Dear friends, welcome to the YouTube channel of the Life Research Institute, an institute that promotes healthy living and healthy aging throughout the lifespan. And today we are so honored to be joined by Dr. Annie Robitaille, Assistant Professor at the Interdisciplinary School of Health Sciences at the University of Ottawa and holder of the Research Chair at Perley Health Center for Excellence. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. Please give us an overview about your project on individuals that are care partners.
So it's a project called the Health Surveillance of Persons Living with Dementia and Care Partner Dyads that I co-lead with Dr. Neil Drummond, and that was funded by the Public Health Agency of Canada. It's a project that started when we realized that there was very limited data that actually linked data from persons living with dementia with that of care partners, and that there was even fewer data that linked data over time, and that was national data. And so this project is a pilot project where we actually linked de-identified electronic medical record data from persons living with dementia and their care partners through the primary care Sentinel surveillance network data. And so what we have right now is we're starting to build a database where we have de-identified comprehensive data on people living with dementia and their care partners, with the goal of making this database grow, eventually possibly making it available to other researchers, and also seeing how we can link that database with other electronic or other administrative databases that exist out there across Canada.
Very, very interesting and such a big endeavor too. Can you tell us a little bit about why it's important to have this linked information about people living with dementia and their care partners?
Yeah, so we know that there's data on people living with dementia, there's data on care partners, but we also know that the relationship between care partners and people living with dementia is one that is extremely important. And we know that, the life experiences, the health, the needs of people living with dementia and their care partners has an impact on their dementia journey. And so there's definitely a need for more of that linked or dyad data where we can follow persons living with dementia and their care partners across the dementia journey over time.
Absolutely. And thank you for joining us and also for sharing the important work that you're doing to support and help people living with dementia and their care partners. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you all for taking the time to view our video today. And if you liked our video, please subscribe and share so that you can then be alerted as well when we post new videos. Have a wonderful day.